All right, guys. So, hope you are glowing, growing, and thriving. I do. I genuinely do. And today's video, we're talking about how surviving the narc gave you the push that you needed to chase your dreams, to fight for your dreams, to be who you're supposed to be in your journey, to fulfill your purpose in life. Which that's a whole nother topic, Get locked in with God, hand in hand, let him guide you. But a lot of us were guided by God out of that dark, dark tunnel that is a relationship with a narc, where they're clinging to you so badly, yet they're acting like you need them. And you just don't know how to get rid of this human being. But they're insulting you and talking down to you and making you think that you need them, but no, you need me. So how do I flee from this? But anyways, once you survive that, and I know for me that New Supply coming in the picture really helped me get the fuck out of Dodge. Like when they came in, I saw my window and I leaped. When I tell you, I leapt for my freedom, like a slave, honey, because I felt like a slave to the game. A slave to whatever the hell. I was a zombie for like those 4 years. And I've talked about that in another video that you can see from back in, I believe it was June. Whew. I've already healed so much from just June. I was looking crazy back in June, just healing from that demon. But guys, yes, surviving the narc gave us the push we needed to fight for our dreams and make it happen. Why? Now, this is the funnest part, to dissect why it pushed us closer to our dreams, pushed us closer to our passion, and pushed us closer to who we're meant to be. Because we realized, number one, we realized who the fuck we were, who the fuck we are. Realize who you are. You realize who you are because you realize how hard they were trying to bring you down. When you realize how they were on their job from 9 to 5 and then some at night and early in the morning, they were on our phone all the time unless we were actually together. Yeah, the reason they were doing that is because they wanted to distract you from your goals, from your passion, from your purpose. And we were able to realize who the fuck we are because we realized how hard they were going to try to take us down. So I hope that journey, I know for me, that helped me realize who the fuck I am in a good way. Like, there's no reason to dilly-dally through life and just be a zombie. Be who you are and be the best you can be. Even if it makes people uncomfortable, they're just going to have to be uncomfortable. But you're going to be comfortable in your best self. You have to fight for yourself. People want to see you down. My ex-narc wanted to see me on the streets on drugs. He wanted me to not be able to handle what he tried to do to me, but he was never that important. But anyways, he was never a speck of anything to me. Like, I don't know if his parents had him confused. You're important in your world. In my world, you're not. And if he felt the same way, good for him. I don't care. Because he was the one with all the fucking issues. He was the one that needed me. But anyways, getting back to the point, number 2 of how the narc helped push you closer to chasing your dreams and being who you're meant to be and being this new version of yourself. A lot of us, when we get free from the narc, we are better than we've ever been. And we look back and we're glad that it happened because we're better than before we met the narc. So we can really look at it as like, maybe this needed to happen. For me to really be grateful for my freedom, grateful for my life, grateful for my talents, my creativity, my personality, all the things I have that the narc was jealous of. It allows you to not only be grateful for all the great things about you, but now you have this newfound gratefulness for your freedom, for your ability to execute all those things because you know they just can't get to you and control you anymore. That's someone else's problem. That's someone else's stress. Like, we still have a journey of healing. But that's a fun thing to do, to heal ourselves, and eventually they get less and less present. They're not present in your life. It gets to a point where you've experienced so many other new positive souls and other positive friends in your life that is just kind of washed out in the background. It's like a bad little nightmare that you don't really think about, like a nightmare you had when you were 7 or something. But anyways, Lord knows I can't remember any nightmares I had at 7 at my big age, even though I look 17. The second thing that dealing with the narc and surviving them taught us, aside from who the fuck we were, it taught us that we were right all along. It taught us to really trust our intuition. It taught us that we felt something wasn't right. And it really made us put a flashlight to ourselves. Like, no, you need to be more confident in yourself, and you need to get people away from you if they're not meant to be around you. Because at the end of the day, it took us some time, but we ended up being fucking right from the beginning at the end of the day. And so, yeah, the narc just pushed us closer to fight for ourselves, because now that we're free, we see how wonderful we are. We can see ourselves with a new pair of glasses, so to speak, through a new lens. And we see how hard they tried to break us down. So now we fight for the best version of ourselves that much harder. Every time you do a workout, fight against what they tried to do. Fight for that best version of yourself. They want us down and out. They want us drained. They want us to be a zombie. And the sad part about it is mainstream culture normalizes women being burned out. We've seen it all our lives. I've seen my mom be burned out, and my dad was not even a narc. So that's what made me think my situation was normal, but it was the farthest thing from that. And it was a little bit worse than what I saw growing up. So, guys, being with that narc was a blessing, because it showed you how special and authentic you are, that someone was competing with you and you had no idea, trying to get ahead of you. But remember, in that example, in the old storybooks that we used to read as kids in the library, when there is not the horse, when there is the rabbit and the tortoise, who wins in the end? The tortoise is going really slow, right? We're the tortoises, the turtles in this example. The empath would be the turtle. And the narc is the rabbit. The narc is going really fast, trying to make sure they get ahead of you to try to make you look bad, and to make sure that everything you say doesn't really hold any weight or have any validation. They just want you to look crazy. So, they are the rabbit going fast. You are the turtle. But we win the race. Slow and steady wins the race, because we know where we're going. We've done the work to heal and find ourselves. They went nowhere fast, and now they still don't know what's going on. They need all of this direction. They're codependent, and the issues are endless. So, the narc lost at their own game. They pushed you closer to your purpose. Be grateful and keep glowing, growing, and thriving. See you in the next one. Bye.